And to make a new site, you'll see this little piece of paper icon to create a page. I can click on this, and the first site the first page I am going to make based upon my setup here is my home or my announcements page. I want to keep it just a regular website or web page, but depending on your need, you could choose different types of pages. You can click on Learn More. It'll actually give you the very specifics on what these pages are, and I would suggest that maybe you experiment and see if you think any of these will fit your needs. You can always delete a page later, so don't fear trying to experiment. I'm going to just leave mine as a regular web page, or if I want, I can do an announcements page. And again, based on what Google's telling us, an announcements page is much like a blog, and it's going to put things in chronological order, so I can put some announcements on that home page if I'd like to. And underneath that, you can choose the location, and I want this to be underneath the main home, and I might even just change the name of this, announcements. So it's going to be under the digital media home page. And then I can click Create. I'm going to continue this process for a few of my pages. I'm not going to do all of them right now. I think you'll get the point in a moment. So create a page. The next one for me is Digital Media 1. And I would like this to be a web page, and I want it to be under my home. And then Create. My next page, I'll click Save. I'm going to create a syllabus page. Now I'm going to have 5 different courses set up. Each one is going to have a syllabus. I can call it syllabus as long as I tell it that it's going to live under the corresponding course. So it's actually already defaulting to under Digital Media 1. If I needed to change it, I could click here and then select down to change it here if needed. And then Create. And then save, and you'll see it's going to populate and show up over here to the left in a moment. I can click Create from my next one, and this is going to be my page for my units, and it's going to go under, again, my Digital Media 1. I don't want it to go under Syllabus. I want it to be underneath the parent of Digital Media 1. And then Create. And I can save that. Now underneath my units, I actually want to create some subpages for each of my units. So the first unit for that class is a radial design project. Again, I want it to be a web page, and I'm going to actually put it underneath units this time. So it's a 3rd sub-level now. And then Create. And I'll create one more just so you can see the idea with an extra page. This is Art History Me. It's going to live under, again, the units. And then Create. The last page I think I meant to make was my calendar page. So again, I can create, I can call it calendar. It's going to be a web page, and I actually want this to live underneath Digital Media 1, right alongside with Syllabus, and Create. So I'm not putting any content on these yet. I'm just trying to get my setup going before I start getting into the design and to the content.